Good morning, good morning. It is currently the 30th of December, 2025. And I woke up with this thought that I don't know, I think a lot of people can agree with me on this, which is that 2025 was a really weird year. I don't think I've ever been a part of a year where there were so many twists and turns, plot twists left and right. I mean, we all go through different lives, but I feel the main theme of this year has been kind of completion, I guess, for a lot of people. It reflects with numerology, it reflects with the zodiacs and all of those other things. But that aside, when I talk to people throughout this year, it feels like we're all kind of going through the same recurring themes. At least for me this year, I have learned how to, I don't know if I can say let go yet, but ease off of the control of my own life. Because listen, I don't think I can plan anything anymore. I'm just gonna take it as it comes, but still keep my direction. You know what I mean? I have been in situations this year where I have been planning next steps with a person, and immediately that person is taken out of my life. Poof, gone. All this being said, I actually had a really good year. I guess because I went with the punches, or however else you say it, I ended up finding myself in a lot of unexpected situations as well that were so worth it. So, you know, balance. And for me this year, I got lucky. My balance scale definitely tipped into the lucky side. I think it's so important to practice discernment in your life. And when I say discernment, I don't mean in a way of trying to block everybody off. You know what I mean? When I say discernment only happens after you yourself know what you want, and nobody can actually tell you what you want. Because here's the thing about humans, we're actually kind of a mess. And so even when someone tells us to do something, even if we do it, there's this gnawing feeling that sits inside of us that kind of knows it's not aligned. And I know that over years and years and years of not listening to that little voice, it gets quieter, I guess, but it doesn't really go away. So I've kind of been approaching life more of identifying what that little voice even means, and then going off of that, more so than outside noise. Events can happen, events can shift, and honestly, depending on context, depending on person, like everything is its own singular situation. There's no overarching rules to anything, but that little voice, that's a subconscious version of you that learned through all the things that you've been through, all the things that you've thought, and somehow turns it into a little gut feeling, you know? I just think people need to trust themselves more. And this year, this year I feel like the universe forced it on all of us. Everybody had to trust themselves more, okay? It was the Wild West out here. So a couple years ago, back in 2024, I started having a motto for myself for each year. And at the beginning of 2024, it was "Ta không chơi," okay? Now that's Vietnamese, but the loose translation, or at least my translation of it, is "I don't fucking play." But guess what happened? I got played all year. No, seriously, people were trying me left and right. It was ridiculous. And so for 2025, last year, my motto was, fuck it, we ball. And we kind of did, honestly. Yeah. It wasn't a bad year at all. And so for 2026, I've already decided my motto. My motto for 2026 will be send it to space. Now, I don't really exactly know what that means, and I think that that's kind of the fun in it this year. I don't know, something about speaking it into existence. Space might be a little weird, you know, but we'll see how it plays out this year. I'm grateful for this year. I am thankful for this year, while also happy that it is over, which is what I think a lot of us feel about the year 2025. The year of the brain rot online, for real. Anyway, if you're still here sitting and listening to me yet, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a good 2026 and that you're ringing in the new year with your loved ones. And yeah, bye. I'll see you next time.